I'll be back at it again. Got a live video going. Live video going. Let me see if I can get my headphones hooked up here. Bluetooth. See, let's get connected. All right, we are connected. Let's see how the video is looking over here on the iPad. Good to go. Good to go. Yeah, we're gonna do some work on the Tekno MT410. Sure, Carlos, what's up, dude? How's everything going? Hope everything's going good and going well for you. So we got to work on this techno. Got to get it built back up, basically the front end. Just got back from old Texas. Need to hop on my phone and email this to anybody that else on the list that might want to hang out. Let's go copy the link. And then we'll hit some people up real quick. See, let's see. Email. Hanging out live. Oh, okay. So you had your shoulder surgery. It's been a week. Well, hope your recovery goes well. Whatever physical therapy you go through helps you in your full recovery and range of motion and all that stuff. Because I know how that goes. You know how it goes. I went through that when I had my Achilles. And I tore my Achilles. Took a whole year to fully recover. So on this truck, I rebuilt a few things already. I went ahead. What's up, Nitro? Welcome in. Thanks for coming to stop by. I did the center diff on this. I noticed after a lot of batching, I had the screws loosening up on that center diff, and the oil was coming out of it. So I was like wondering where this stuff was coming from. So I did a closer inspection. I was like, you know what? It's time for like an overhaul to fix some things on this. My front and rear bumpers were destroyed just from hard bashing. A lot of stuff was just basically wearing out. And now it's time to get it put back together. So when I went to go do all that to try to re-put the front end back together, I realized I didn't have the right replacement bulkhead for the front. So I had one, but I think it's the rear. Excuse me. Hopefully this one is the correct one. So we're gonna find out here when I break this thing out of the plastic. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I went in the parts manual. went on Tekno and ordered this, so it should be the correct part. The problem I had was on this one, you probably can't see that, but the hole here was for a different size bearing than the one I have. I was like, this ain't the right bulkhead. It looks like we are in the money now. This is the correct everything. That's awesome. My pinion gear still looks really good. Pop the bearing out of there. Pop the bearing out of the other side. Oh, it fell. Of course it fell. Now I gotta go find it. Oh, it's stuck to my shoe. Awesome. Made that easy. Gotta grab me some paper towel. What's up, Kurt? Welcome to come hang out if you're not doing anything, man. I did send it out in the group chat, so should be able to jump in here. Oh yeah, nice replacements. Eventually, what I'll probably do is update these bulkheads to aluminum because I know there's some out there you can get for this. But yeah, I figured I'd just come on here and hang out for a little bit. Not doing too much of anything today. Kind of recovering from the 9-hour drive from Texas back to Colorado Springs. Long drive. Very uneventful though. The weather out there though, driving through those plains out there it was treacherous, man. Like super high winds, like 40-mile-per-hour winds and gusts and stuff like that. And it was already super cold, so it felt so cold. Like when you get out to go get gas or something, it was ridiculously cold, and I was like, "Holy crap!" But then I get up here and it's way colder here than it was there. It's like negative. I think today's high is like, let's see, look at it real quick. It says it's 8 degrees currently. Feels like -2. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with. Not too much wind, but that little bit of wind chill makes it feel like -2 when it's 8 degrees out. So it's pretty dang cold. What is everybody else up to? The Addicted here. Kurt, Trail Crawlers. Frank's still here. Got 2 Franks in here. Got Nitro and we got Addicted. Just a little boring live from me today. Just a little catch up. Let everybody know what I've been up to. I've been MIA for a week, pretty much. Had a good time. Caught up with some old buddies and stuff like that from previous assignments. So that was pretty cool. It's cool to see like people come up and make ranks and stuff like that, and they're doing well in their job, taking care of the airmen. All right. Basically, what I was doing up there was basically a working group, like a think tank kind of thing for a week, where we were coming up with basically all the ideas of what we want to see moving forward as far as how our airmen in our specific job get their training and stuff, and like what competencies do they need to have at every level, from basic all the way up to your intermediate, advanced, and the experts. Like, what do we want them to know? What should they be able to do? That kind of stuff. So we finally got that figured out, and then the next step is to take what we got figured out and apply it to what are the uh, what are the outcomes of those competencies that we want them to have. Whether it be like certain types of, you know, programs they need to know how to operate, systems they need to know how to operate, that kind of stuff. Breaks it down into that level. It's pretty cool stuff. Oh, so your weather's just like mine over there. 9 degrees feels like -6. Mm. Kurt's helping the wife take down Christmas stuff. I'm the type that I waste no time when it comes to removing that stuff. Like basically when New Year's hits, I'm getting that stuff out of there. Get it out of here until next year. This repair should be straightforward. Not too intensive since I kind of already cleaned up stuff and stuff like that. What I do need to do is make sure I double check the screws on the differential. Make sure they're holding well. They're nice and tight so far. Never really had any issues with these ones. I think that one in the center takes a lot more abuse than the others. So I had to mute myself for a second there. Man, these kids, it's so cold out. They're not going to be out there playing and stuff, and there's no snow. So, of course, they come in here, oh, Dad, I'm bored. I'm like, I'm the wrong person to come to if you're going to tell me you're bored because I'm going to give you a whole bunch of chores and stuff to do. And you're not going to like that. So I told her, why aren't you playing those video games? The same games. And I'm like, hold on, before you continue with that, I paid for that Xbox thing so that you can go on there and download games and try different games. But you're saying you guys are always playing the same games. Well, it's time for you to have to go in there and delete some stuff and put some new stuff on there. Said way too cold for his old ass. That's funny. That's funny. Texas wasn't too bad down in Wichita Falls. Like we had days where it was about 54, almost 60 degrees one day. And the week before we got there, it was super nice. So we kind of missed out on that weather. But I wanted to get some bashing in. I did find a little baseball diamond area. The BMX track that I looked up before I went there, it was a bust. It was one of the ones that's like real popular and like gated up and everything. And they don't want nobody in there unless it's for like events or, the people that actually like race there and stuff like that. So I couldn't get in there and run on that. I wanted to take a pro moto on a BMX track. That would have been cool. But instead, I found a baseball diamond, and they had a nice dirt mound next to it. You couldn't even get into the baseball diamonds because they were all locked up too. they take the sports real serious down there in most places in Texas. So of course everything's locked up, and I would have had to hop gates and everything else to try to go in there and tear up their stuff, which is not my type of thing. I don't like to do that. So I went on the side, found a little dirt mound, had a little fun. I think you guys will like the bash video when I drop it later this evening. Check it out tomorrow or something like that. And I do plan on possibly hanging out with Kurt if Kurt does his live. Oh yeah, nice and smooth. Bearings are still good. I like it. Have to clean some of that grime off the bearings. And one of the things that I do on a lot of my bearings when I get them, even though they say they're rubber steel bearings, I like to take like a razor blade and pop the edge on the rubber steel and carefully remove it and take some usually I'll take like some waterproof grease, like the waterproof green grease, and I'll throw a little tiny bit of that in the bearings, not too much to overpack it or anything, but I put some in there to help with that in case I run through water or mud and stuff like that. I've had a long lasting bearings from doing that. It may not be the only reason, but I feel like it attributes to them lasting longer. On the outside gears, I take some of this red and tacky. This always does a trick for me. I've had no crazy issues with it. It's always been good for me to use. So I use some of that. Throw it on the ring gear. Turn that gear around a few times to make sure it gets on there. And then I can seal up that diff. What am I looking for? I usually use a big old flathead screwdriver to dip it down in there and grab some grease. But I'll use my skinny one, my tuning screwdriver. Nice and lather it on there. And all the sides of the gear there, different spots. Make sure I get the spread on there nice and even. Some people pack this thing in here full of grease, which is also not bad. I don't feel like it's 100% necessary. I do like to take some and like set it down in here because if the grease falls down there, you'll still be getting it, catching it. So it's not too bad to have some down there too. I just try to avoid getting it in the holes for the screws. And then that's gonna do it right there. Ready to put this sucker back together. Good use of these extra napkins you get when you go to a fast food joint or something and go through a drive-through. Guru in the building. You must be listening. Oh, what up? What up? How you doing, man?
You live stream and I'm in the break room, so I can't focus for too long because TV
Oh
playing in the
yeah,
background.
yeah. All good, man. Appreciate you stopping through. It was a diff all put back together, all cleaned
That's the
up.
diff off of what?
The MT410. I blew out the bulkhead on one of my bashes. what I get for running in the cold. Grab my little tray full of all my screws and stuff. Make sure I remember how this joint goes back on here.
Yeah, I turned it down.
Or get the out drive on there. Tighten that bad boy down. Should be a 2.5, I think. Yep. Now, the lower screws I should be able to put in here right now. And I'm gonna go back with the stock bumper this time for the front.
I just went and me, Mark, and Chef Ryan went and got the cold boxes. But they shut down at 5. It's a done deal. Yeah, I'm ready to go. I got all that shit to follow. Yeah, I got next week.
Bumper set.
The Natural History Museum is gonna be mine. Travis Hilton. That's when I came with my baggie with my fleshies.
I should be able to with this front.
This bitch is on fire.
You'd be able to go through the bottom
It's so much seven.
and get these ones in. Yes, sir. Get the bottom screws in down here so I can have this thing set and moving around. Now I can bring the front end over here. Start getting the front end put together.
And you moved it because that's girlie's little sanctuary.
Yeah, back with the wham on
Yeah.
All out. Praise.
Oh yeah, oh be praised.
You know what I mean?
Hot salami and bacon.
What you think?
Oh man, I did do that. Let's skip the step. Skip the step, y'all. Oh, I skipped the step. I gotta take these out. I forgot to put the
Dude, we about to get up out of here.
You almost done with work?
Yes. And tomorrow is a whole nother adventure because Martin Luther King Day and all museums are free. And that's when I'll be taking my new position over at the other spot. So
She must be busy over there.
yeah.
The grind never stopped, huh?
I
said the grind never stopped.
No, sir. What's up, everybody in the Chisnat? Ooh. So how was Texas?
Texas was all right. Wasn't too much going on there. Nothing too crazy. The group I was there with was pretty cool. The stuff we were doing ended up being something really good for the career field and all that stuff. I don't remember if them long ass screws go through this side or that side. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's this side.
Ooh.
Those screws go through this part of the bulkhead. And you got these super long ass screws that go in from the other side.
Okay.
What job you at today? You at the football stuff or something else?
The new one at the convention center, the new job. Yeah.
Nice. How was it so far?
Oh, I love
You
it.
said you did similar stuff before, right? Similar position
Huh?
before? You did a similar position before?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Kitchen supervisor.
Just keep going, man. Now we can put these back in.
Ooh, wait. That's bad business. Nigga, I smell my feet standing up. Woo! I kicked my little shoe off and I'm like, damn, what the fuck over here smelling in this corner? Me. Ooh, a shower. Hit this shower. Ooh, yeah, bro. I've been up. I stayed up too late last night.
We tend to do that often.
Yeah. And it was all night teaching Keith how to do Zoom online.
Did he get that? Did he say, he ever mention if he got that gamble yet?
Uh,
I sent him a package. He probably didn't go to the mailbox yet or something.
I'm about to say
He,
you probably got to tell him because otherwise he won't
yeah,
go for a while.
yeah. I sent it to him in a message. I was like, "Hey, man, I sent you the gamble. I've sent it to his thing, so maybe if his wife or somebody reads it to him or something, he'll get it." I was trying to put that hinge pin holder on here. Take the long ass screws. Let me double check this bumper now. See what stage at what point I need to put the bumper on. That'll go there, and there's a screw that goes to there. So I don't use. I haven't used a stock bumper in a long time, but I'm gonna put it on it so I can put that on later. Yeah, that'll work.
I done got my cookies. That was all I needed. I can go now. Yeah. I done got them good ass chocolate chip cookies. Mm. Yeah, man. I ain't doing shit. I'm
Joe
waiting on
Gurdon, what's
that.
up, Joe? What's up, Joe Gurdon?
Joe Gurdon, what's up? I got that. I'm waiting on the Metal Gears. for my UTBA team.
Like, okay, so we feed the building and then we feed whoever, like, we feed the crowd and whoever purchases inside. So, last week.
1,500.
These
It was
Way bars hooked up.
15,000 people.
15,000?
Yeah,
Okay, and then this today,
it's more. It's like
yeah,
20,000.
yeah, it's like 20,000. It's some shit. We was doing concessions for them because we was doing it for ourselves and everybody else. So we was just doing a bunch of concessions. Like I feel like we shouldn't have did all of that. Fuck all that. They used to just playing volleyball.
Can't make no money off granola bars and Gatorade.
You know, maybe walking taco. You got barbacoa on top of the rice with
The pulled chicken, the fake Chipotle. Yeah.
all of that shit. I had did the full chicken, so you know it's let me get a picture. Oh, it's doing it. It's doing it. Yeah. I know. You gotta come over here and try my shit. It's one thing here.
Here we go.
I was
Making some progress. Almost done.
But he made a comment
Oh,
about
well, let me leave. Now she making me leave.
all crap. Watching Deal or No Deal. Downstairs with you know what I'm saying? She gonna be like, look, she gave me an ultimatum. She was like, nigga, either go see me or it's somewhere. I'm like, bro.
And what you messed up to what? Yeah.
This was the front bulkhead. The front bulkhead that snapped.
Crashed it.
Oh yeah, it crashed. I was beating the crap out of this truck and messing around and snapped the bulkhead on it. Now, let me make sure I double check this because there's got a brace that goes on here. I think that goes.
That's real.
Oh yeah, it goes like that.
Yeah.
Put that over.
Insert you some springs up in there. So the next time you crash it, it'll bounce. So
I should do that.
Man, I'll be staring at her like, oh,
oh my God. My eyes won't open up.
Top plate needs to go on now.
seriously, man, like, slow. I need this.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm not going to get off the all of the.
My feet's on fire.
Hot plate secured. What's next? What's next?
I know I'm super fly.
We go to cap heads. Free kit right here. Gotta love the spare screw kit. This is the one I use.
What's that?
My spare screw in that kit.
Oh, that's nice.
Little Amazon special.
Heard.
We got it, is it over?
It was crazy going back to that base out there in Texas. Like that's where it all started 20 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the base you go to. Like a lot of bases, there's a few places in other states or whatever, but it's where you go to learn your job. Like when you first come in, like you go through basic, and then after basic, you gotta go learn the basics of the job that you're gonna be doing. And that's the
Right.
schoolhouse that I went to.
Yeah, no, that's
Pretty cool seeing all
But
that.
I'm not putting on a hot dog.
yeah,
Can't eat it, what I got.
exactly. Yeah. Wiping down my area so I can motherfucking go. On the crane wheel, my area was already wiped down. But yeah, I'll wipe it down again.
There you go.
No problem. Because you came by our wax the on, wax the off.
If I can get this bumper in here, it should line up. Okay, it lines up. Everything's lining up. So Joe Gurdon, what you been up to, man? You been running some stuff, or is it too cold out there? I know where he's at. He gets a lot of snow.
Huh?
Joe Gurdon, I know where he's at. He gets a lot of snow.
Oh,
I know where Joe, when he gets a lot of snow, he be in the lab working on stuff, making them crazy 16S bills and stuff.
right.
All right, we use these two. I love the miscellaneous food box. All types of food in What's your weather like out there, Guru?
What the fuck? Cold to the motherfucker. Motherfuckers is
And he said his new weather is -5, but feels like -27.
yeah.
No, sir. Not I. It's cold enough here, and they ain't even posted that -27 shit. It's like -2. That's already cold enough.
Uh, 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 and you back in Colorado.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let us know the thick as fuck up there. Well, no, that was a picture of Alaska with the X-Max, right?
Yeah, I think that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, they say it's it's stuff like that.
For another day, fellas, I appreciate it.
That's your Pep Street.
That's my bad. I'm gonna get up out of here. Girl say, I'm pulling the fuck up. I say, I'll be out there in the holler and say, when you think about me, let's get down. She say, all right. You know, that's my day. So it's been a long, it's been a journey, you know. But I fuck with y'all. Who the fuck else? Fuck that kid, bring the shit back there. Get them to do it. I dare so don't want to do shit.
Yeah, buddy. Front bumper installed. Got the skids on there. Have some fun again.
Yes, sir. Right. I've been cooking over there on the grill for 20 years. I never burnt my arm just from hanging it over there. I look like, okay, I was lightweight cooking myself, huh? Right.
Oh, no.
I told you, it's that Rudy shit. Your name is Bud. I told her
What
my
y'all talking
name
about?
and she told me what she gonna call me.
Oh, God. Joe Gurdon was asking what our weather is like. My weather here is it's 9 degrees, but feels like -2. And I think the low is actually supposed to be in the negatives. Let's see.
It is.
Yeah, the low is
Gonna be
supposed to be
live.
2 degrees. It feel like negative like 10 or something like that.
It is 13 degrees here, but it feels like it must just only feel like 13. Oh, it feels like 8. It is feeling 6 degrees colder than what it is. And oh yeah, it's daytime now. Y'all can see. So there go to Brown Stadium where I work at, and there go the new spot where I work at, and cross the railroad tracks, and we here. Hey, I'm over here monopolizing the hustle game.
There you go.
Yeah, and y'all can't see the little chickies. You can see the chickies.
I'm gonna crack a beer to that one. To the hustle. To the grind.
Yeah. Man, the dot is so big you can't even see the chicken. That's a live chicken. It's
Yeah, you
too
can't really
cold for
see
the
it.
rest of them to be out, but yeah, that's the farm. We got a farm at the job. The little beehives down there. That's where the ducks be at. And then that's the chicken. God damn it. They got these stupid ass dots on the wall. But yeah. And that was the lake. But yeah, it looks like it's nice outside, but it is definitely cold as shit. Cause we're right on the lake. I know
These kids,
people
man.
fly. That's all in the
Body
chat,
man.
Joe.
Yeah, I think it's just Joe now. It's just 5 people in here, or whatever, but I don't know who's actually in here hanging out or just watching stuff. Right now, I'm trying to figure out a body mount because I broke the body mount too. I might be able
Got all
to.
those friends that 3D print.
I'm starting to wonder if I could fabricate this and make this work. What if I took this off?
Yeah, you know.
I think it was summertime. I know something. Yeah. Where's Black American? What about you? Oh, yeah, well, yeah. 9 o'clock, it'll be, and I'm gonna take service right now too. Yeah.
Right, like,
You got that? I do. You know, I kept that bed. And I'm gonna get one from the National History Museum too. That's, cause they don't, like, you can't get the dog. You gotta do that now. Ain't nobody. But you ain't paying for the two? Come on. You can't get him that. You said 9? He said 9 or 5. You can't get him. So nobody can get him.
kick his ass before I get there. Hey,
See, not what Travis? I just don't think Travis.
He said 9 to 5.
I'm right now.
Motherfucker, tell me some damn 8 o'clock and I stay up here in this bitch.
So what's there now?
I'm not gonna be there. All right,
Weezy gonna be going Weezy things.
Shut the fuck up, man.
That's your first time over there,
So
Lee?
many words.
Yeah, I used to work over there. I used to work for a case.
I think I might be able to make this work.
Man, we did.
Why are they there for?
Hey,
Who mom is that?
yeah, what's up with her?
Y'all got it.
Cause he's like, yeah, all I got over there is Miss Kim, and I'm like,
She rude. She got smart ass mouth.
that's not gonna happen. Mm-mm.
Hey, Brett. Brett said, what? He did. So hopefully your ass say, hopefully impressed.
Oh, well, they gotta go to the nerdy. I thought I was in my work.
No one looks another cop.
What they telling that? I ain't doing that for much. But no, Chris did. Chris said, she told Chris to give her some letters, and he go over there and look the box.
Oh, just hit me with 9, okay.
He's lucky. He's about to get 2 fingers to throw. Lucky to cover for you. You about to get 2 fingers.
That was Chris said. He came with a box. I said, Chris, this letter's in there.
So we had a whole box of them. We got 10 more letters. Whole box. I'm talking shit. That's how they give them letters up like goddamn. They give them like a goddamn
I
sound.
told him to do this there. I'm selling pad.
Yeah.
I'm
What's
selling
wrong?
pad. I am. You selling first. That's his problem. Oh, that motherfucking kid. Snack level.
All the
Big
time.
snack day. That's
like her?
Like her snack. You can tell me nothing about snack.
It's her fault. What?
Big baby did that. Big baby did it. I was not lying to you.
Yeah. They know when I come over the cold side, what you want, where the blueberry muffins at. You know what I want.
You gonna be over there tomorrow. I tell my lawyer that
Who is Norbit? I thought you was coming.
Tell my dude, I said, what up, what up? Man, we were. He walked by his business. That's why that's my dog, man. He get aggravating, but that's why I make him really good with brother. Why people be like, what about the queen? Who did what market? Down here in Market. He got to do a QR code. It wasn't down. You don't know if that's
Cause I went upstairs.
huh?
I don't keep up with that guy. That's a grown man. That's a grown ass man.
I gotta do one. You got one? Yeah, my phone over here. Oh, you the one that did the QR code.
Sure. That was mine from earlier. No, that's not. You left your shit up there.
Oh, man.
So that's you, my brother.
Thank
My lab, you don't know what the fuck you working with.
you. Oh, yeah.
I might have to find a lab. I mean, it ain't really shit to do, but when it's shit to do, it's shit to do. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And
I worked with that fool for 2 years in catering. In catering.
And he came back.
Yeah. No harm, no foul. No harm, no foul so far. I'm about to call this Medusa sauce and shit. Yeah. I'm gonna jump back on when I get to the hell. All right, holla.
Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna get off of here and I might jump on nitros. So we'll see. I didn't want to be on here too long anyway. Feel kind of tired and recovering from that long 9 hour drive or whatever. So I will catch y'all later. I got this body set up, so I should be able to get this mounted on here using the old original body mount, which is cool. I got it made it to work on here. So I should be able to get some holes in here and get that thing set up and then put the rear bumper on and I should be set for this. So we'll catch you guys in the next one. Maybe I'll post a picture in the community, post something once I finish this. But yeah, I'm gonna kill the live for today. Hang out again another day. Just want to give a little update and all that stuff and show you what I've been doing. So appreciate y'all hanging out and I'll catch you guys in another one. Sergeant J out. Peace, y'all.